Talk about this incredible journey you've had in the past 4 years.
I don't know. It's been a long journey, but I feel like I'm slow roasting. I wasn't never like the artist that blew up and everything was easy. Everything always working on it, always working. And I'm just happy to be where I am right now.
That's awesome. In the past 4 years, how many shows do you think you've played?
I think I'm playing around between 150 to 200 shows a year.
Wow.
A lot of shows.
A lot of frequent flyer miles.
Yeah, I think I'm high status with all the flying companies at this point.
Jesus. So, who inspired you, or what inspired you to start making music?
Honestly, when I was like 5 or 6, we moved from a suburb of Tel Aviv to Tel Aviv, and my mom was a suburb chick then, but she was very proud mom. So she tried to prove stuff by signing your kid to a private school that only 80 kids get out of 1,000 people every year.
Very exclusive.
Yeah, and somehow I got in, and it was an art school, and for 4th grade, they tell you what's going to be your major. You do everything for 4 years, and then they tell you what's going to be your major. And they told me I'm going to be a ballet dancer. And I was like, hell, no way in the world I'm going to fucking dance. Like, right now, it sounds like a good idea, dude. There's all these really hot chicks, not wearing too much, whatever, very flexible, yeah. But back then, I was like, no way. So they're like, okay, you want to do music? Because you have to learn how to play the saxophone. I was playing the piano, but I wasn't really good. There was phenomenal kids. I wasn't like one of the 10-year-old kids that is a fucking prodigy. I was just like whatever piano, whatever, horrible. They're like, we don't have saxophone players. Try to become a saxophone player. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And this is how I started my journey with music. So my whole life doing music, basically.
That's awesome. Do you still play the sax or the piano?
I play piano almost every day because I don't know. That's my favorite right now. I'm not like spectacular. Yeah. But it's what I enjoy doing. Saxophone, I'll pick up saxophone, play.
That's awesome.
Drums, I can play the drums.
What gets you most amped during a show?
A is alcohol. That shit gets you very amped. B is the crowd. If the crowd is amazing, it automatically makes the DJ play better. You know, if the crowd is like very into it, you're gonna put more passion into it. You get what I mean? If the crowd is shit, it's hard for you to, you know. And I don't know, having a bunch of really hot chicks on stage can help.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you got a favorite performance to date?
There's no favorite. There's so many, like, I wrote a song about it, decisions, but I want it all, you know? So, honestly, I enjoy almost every show I play. Every show is a different experience, you know what I mean?
Speaking of decisions, you've collabed with Miley, you've collabed with Waka, you've collabed with so many people. Who would you want to collab with if you could, work with anyone?
I've been asked this a lot, and my answer is always that most of the people I want to work with are dead. You know, if it's Amy Winehouse or Kurt Cobain, or Ella Fitzgerald or Miles Davis, most of the people that are my inspiration are dead.
Honest answer. Alright, so speaking of Miley, do you feel responsible for,
I think that I was part of an inevitable journey.
Yeah.
Miley would have been who she is right now if I was there or wasn't there. But I was definitely part of the process.
You helped.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been someone else, but she needed that.
Yeah.
And I was there.
You might have helped in a good way. She could have, took a turn for the worst and ended up doing really fucked up shit.
I don't know. I think that both for me and Mali, that was a good song. It was a career building song. Humble opinion. Because a lot of people are trying to do the change. You know, they're trying to go from A to B,
Right.
and they're doing the wrong decision. You know, they're collabing with the wrong person, or they're collabing with the right person, and it doesn't sound really good. And I think Decisions was a good song.
I think it was a great song.
So
So you got your debut album coming up next month. You know, you want to talk about that? How many songs, genres on it?
New Border is 12 tracks all over the spectrum as far as it's dubstep, house, trap, things you cannot really categorize. It's very eclectic. And the name New Border is actually the first song on the album. It's kind of an agenda about the Borgore Agenda, which is super serious, very political, very social, but at the same time it's super not serious. And the thing, and I was thinking who should narrate this, because I could have narrated this obviously, but I thought it would be legendary, and this is what we did. We asked Malcolm McDowell, which is Alex from Borgore Orange. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah.
So that's a legendary speech in the beginning of the movie. I was like, dude, if we can get him to do it, it would be amazing. So we got Malcolm McDowell to say it, and it's all involved. Like one line in the speech goes, "Imagine a world without fuzzy boots or money-hungry politicians," which is fuzzy boots is kind of funny, taking the piss, but money-hungry politicians is more serious.
Right.
Like, I just don't want to be the preachy, annoying, very political artist, but at the same time, I do care. It's just not the right time to go full on into it.
Right.
So I'm just touching it. I keep on mentioning political stuff throughout my whole songs, but just like hinting it rather than going full in.
Is that why you have all these Illuminati references?
Honestly, the whole Illuminati thing is a joke. If I think Illuminati exists or not, they exist. I don't think they're an evil power, honestly. I don't know. You know, Illuminati was born trying to show the world that the church is cool. Some of them are great believers, like Galileo was a great believer, he was a Christian person.
Right.
He was saying, listen, I believe what you guys are saying, but there's some things you're incorrect. Like the world is round.
Yeah.
You know, it's there's no like end to it. I believe in God, but it has no contradiction. So that's Illuminati. But what I'm hinting is like, I had some mentions in Fame that are political, but people unnecessarily realize it. Or I'm repeating in a couple different songs that in 5 years I'm a president. I'm actually thinking of a political career in my future when I'll get tired of making music and retweeting movies, which is I'm still not tired of it, so I'm still doing this. You know what I mean?
So speaking of, your future, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you see yourself as a politician?
Yeah.
Is your slogan going to be Booty for Borgore?
I'm going to be a very transparent politician. Yeah, I've been doing what I've done so far. I'm not going to be a bullshit politician. And fucking good, that shit can bring peace. Everyone loves booty.
Exactly.
Everyone loves music too. I played EDC in New York, and there was a Palestinian flag next to an Israeli flag. For me, that's a big thing, to see. So you see, you all enjoy the same shit.
Yeah.
You all have a great time. This is what countries can have great times together. You all kind of stuck in the Middle Ages.
So like EDM unifies all the people of the world.
I think that what unifies all the people in the world is the internet.
The internet?
Yeah, honestly, because people go on the internet and see that life can be good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only what we see in our city. It's not what we are being told. We can go on the internet and see other stuff, you know, and we see that a lot of the things that we're being educated are actually false.
Right.
Yeah, internet gives a lot of opportunities to a lot of people. Even when I grew up and I wanted to listen to music, I had to go to the record store, and whatever they sold in the record store, that's what I was listening to. But when the internet started popping up, I could start exploring new stuff, you know, and I found new stuff. And this is why I am where I am.
Right.
You know, just listening to Israeli music. Yeah, I mean.
Where do you see EDM going?
Every genre is bound to die. Jazz is not. Jazz used to be pop. Rock and roll used to be pop. Grunge used to be pop. Punk rock used to be pop. Every genre has its time. EDM is not forever. But whatever is going to stand out is going to stay here forever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some people left their mark, and even when the genre dies, you know, like Nirvana, they're forever Nirvana. You don't think of them as grunge. You think of them as Nirvana.
Right.
So some people already put their stamp in this genre, in EDM, and they will live forever.
So do you think dubstep is dead?
I think that
Or is it just
the
changing?
dubstep golden days are done.
They're done?
It's no longer what, like, you know, there might be another really cool punk rock band popping out of nowhere, but there was it's not Blink-182 and Sum 41 anymore.
Right.
I mean, it's not the same times.
Yeah.
I think that dubstep kind of had its lost for it. There can be still good songs. I mean,
So, how many nymphos have you been with?
I don't know.
Thousands?
I don't know. Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Okay. So, if you were a porn star, would your co-star be Jesse Andrews?
Not necessarily. My co-star would. I would probably, if I would have been a porn star, I would like to try and bring people out of the porn industry into the industry. That would be like me doing dubstep and bringing Miley Cyrus into dubstep, right? If I was a porn star, I would probably bring chicks out of the industry.
I like it. So, what's the future of Borgore?
I think that the future of Borgore is bright. I mean, my album is now being released. It's a co-release between Dima, which I love to death. Stevie Aoki is a great friend. I admire him on so many levels. So it's a collab between Borgore and Dima. And also, a lot of artists that we're supporting are doing really, really good.
Yeah.
Between OK and Ricky Piros and Kennedy Jones and Cinco. And I mean, Borgore was never official Carnage, but all his first releases, we helped him. And look where he is right now. I think that it's only going to do better.
Final question, since you mentioned those guys. Marry, fuck, kill. Carnage, Kennedy Jones, and OK.
I don't support killing anyone. I'm very peaceful.
Alright, so marry, fuck, exile.
Marry, fuck, or make them go work at McDonald's.
Okay, who would have to work at McDonald's?
They're all talented. I only wish all of them success, dude.
What if it was work at Chipotle? Then you could send Carnage there.
I mean, Carnage, somebody works there, right? But
He's the unofficial spokesman for them.
Yeah, he's the unofficial ambassador of Chipotle EDDS. They're all out. I feel like there cannot be too many people making music, honestly, as long as it's great, as long as it's good, as long as it's interesting. And all of them are very different. And I'm just hoping they're going to keep on writing good tunes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.